We're learning more about the Navy SEAL killed during a firefight in Iraq. Navy Petty Officer First Class Charles Keating was part of a quick reaction force that moved in to help American military advisors who came under attack. Keating was shot during a gun battle involving more than 100 Islamic State fighters. U.S. Defense Secretary Ash Carter says despite recent gains against the Islamic State in Iraq, Keating's death shows the fight is far from over. And so now I'm joined by Eyewitness News Analyst retired Lieutenant General Reginald Centracchio. And General, hearing that the death of Navy SEAL Charles Keating, what does this mean now for U.S. soldiers over in Iraq?
That means that they're continuously in danger. And because they're sent over there in an advisory capacity, doesn't eliminate them from being a possible target, as was the case here. So I think we need to really understand that because we're being sent, U.S. troops are being sent to support the Iraqi army, if they become involved in a battle of this nature, they become a target too. So they are in a combat role. So I think we can use all the technology we want is in reference to the technical aspects of why we're putting troops there. The bottom line is he's there in a combat role.
And so what's the reason for this mission then? Is it to continue to train these soldiers?
The reason was to be able to give them guidance and train them as to how to conduct these operations. But when the whole unit comes under attack, you're part of that unit. So as is the case here, he became a target and was killed.
So what does that mean now? Are we going to be sending in more troops in Iraq to support that?
My impression is, in my opinion, is I think we will. I think we're going to see more troops go back into Iraq because now all the territory that was won by the Iraqi and coalition forces is being challenged by ISIS. If you want to maintain that, you've got to put an equal amount of force to bring them back to where they were. So I do think that you'll perhaps see more troops going back into Iraq. Not a very popular thing, but unfortunately very much needed.
Perhaps a weak moment for the U.S. We withdrew too many troops, and this is the result of that?
You know, I hate to go back and discuss and regurgitate something, but having announced that we're going to pull out was the worst thing in the world that could have happened. They have taken advantage of that, and we need to put back into place the adequate number of soldiers to be able to keep them and push them out of Iraq totally.
All right, General, thank you so much. And for more with the General, head over to our website, WPRI.com.